Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards and welcome to part 89 of the Abigail and Margaret Film School. Let us begin. So Margaret was cooking, she was beginning to cook breakfast for her and her wife, for Abigail and herself. Rather, when all of a sudden her wife comes running into the kitchen and grabs her from behind, hugging her. Of course, it started her, it scared her a little bit, obviously, but she turned around and she kissed her, of course. And Abigail then sits down at the breakfast table in her chair, and they were just talking about what they were going to do today. And after a long conversation about what they were going to do today, Margaret decided that they were going to just go outside and have a picnic. Sorry, but that one moment. Abigail thinks that is a great idea, so she agreed on it. After Margaret finished cooking breakfast, it was now time to eat said breakfast, which is exactly what they did. After that, they just, sat down on the couch together watching TV. Some time has passed, and now it was time to go outside for the picnic. So they got some sandwiches, and they got some sodas, water, the whole lot. So after they did all of that, they left the house for their picnic, obviously. And they walked into a park. They didn't drive there, they wanted to walk there. So that's what they did. They make it to the park and they sit down and they begin eating their sandwiches. Just laughing, having a wonderful time together, just enjoying each other's company after all these years. They were talking about, life and a little bit of work, but mostly life. After that, and after they ate all the snacks and ate all the sandwiches, it was just time for them to just watch the sunset. It was a very beautiful day. It is a very beautiful day, Margaret said to Abigail. Abigail said, I know, it is a beautiful day, isn't it? Yes it is. After that, they get up from the grass and they begin to walk home once again. But not before picking up their trash and throwing it in the garbage, obviously. After that, they were walking home. As they were walking home, some people who, recognized them from school because they had students who were older than they were learning how to make movies from Abigail and Margaret. They saw them and waved hi. They waved back. After that, They make it home after walking a couple of hours to their house, and it was time for them to just relax. But not really, because as they arrived home, Margaret had a perfect idea: board games. So she, of course, she explained what happened in the bathroom. And she said, so why don't we play a couple board games for a little while? No problem, I'll get some. Abigail said. So that's exactly what she did. She sits down on the rug, preparing herself for the first of a couple board games that she was going to be playing with Abigail, because she is a tough competitor. She wants to win, and and all of that. So she grabs a couple board games from the bedroom closet, of course, and they begin playing board games together all night. After that, they get a little bit hungry after playing all those board games. They decided to order dinner. They ordered some Chinese food. After that, the Chinese food got here rather. After that, they began eating dinner on the rug as a lovely couple as they're watching TV together. After they ate their dinner, which was Chinese food, in case you didn't remember the story, it was now time for them to go to bed, which is exactly what they did. But not before Margaret hears the phone ring. So she gets up from the floor, the rug, which is actually the floor too. It's the same thing. Anyway, she gets up. She goes to the phone room and opens up the door. The phone is ringing off the hook. It is very loud. One moment. So she picks up the phone, and it's the lawyer who talked to her this morning, who talked to her in the morning time. She picks up the phone, and the lawyer says, "We have made some progress." "Oh, great news, thank you." After that, they talk about the picnic, because they're friends too, and because they are friends too. After that, after catching up, and after the lawyer told her about the good news, obviously, it was now time for Margaret to go to bed. So she meets Abigail at the bedroom, and to make a long story short, longer, she goes into the closet. She tries to find some pajamas. Finally she does. She puts them on. After that, she just gets under the covers along with Abigail, and they go to sleep, capping off a wonderful night of fun. And that was it. To be continued. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment down below telling me what do you like about the video, and or hate about the video, and I will see you wonderful people next time. Bye bye for now.